Hey guys, my name's Khadroth, and today we're just going to be doing a quick PSA about something that's happened on the Chinese server again. That's right, you can guess it, more stuff got censored. So basically what's happened here is they've actually come back through and again chosen to censor some of the units, some of the craft essences. So you guys can see here, Cursed Arm Hassan is actually someone that got censored. As far as I've understood this has always been one of those issues where apparently within Chinese culture they don't like any sort of depiction of bones or like human remnants of any sort. So that's one of the reasons that they did it. So you guys can actually see here on screen where basically I have the picture of how Cursed Arm normally looks as well as how he looks now on China. And this is an interesting I would say change, because I think it's actually a pretty cool one. Like, they've given him a shroud, they've given him sort of the anonymity that gives it. So I actually think it looks really cool with him in this case. So not the worst of the changes that I've ever seen. Next one up is, I believe, one of the Nero Cs from all the way back in the very first Nero Fest, if I remember correctly. And basically this one, they sort of just changed the bust over here. As you guys can see, it got a lot more covered up instead of being as revealing as it was. So that's another one that they made the change to. They also changed Black Grail, a particularly fan favorite for how good this craft essence actually is. And you guys can see they sort of got rid of the plunging neckline over here and instead went for a more covered up cleavage view. I find that just kind of funny because you can actually kind of see it almost looks like they basically photoshopped it and just sort of pulled other parts of the thing and like pulled it over. But it actually does look like they had the artist revisit it at certain points, because it's not just that. But it is kind of funny to me that they end up going through here and making some of these changes. One of the Sanzang craft essences from Journey to the West got edited, and you guys can see here again, she just normally had her normal outfit. I believe Sanzang herself has already been edited in some regard, but for whatever reason they basically chose to come in here and actually cover up the cleavage in this particular instance. You guys can see again, there's just this common pattern of trying to desexualize everything, trying to make things more respectful. And sadly, I'm not sure why really anyone plays China at this point with regards to, they could basically just VPN out into another server, and I think that would benefit them far more. But sadly, if you're already someone that's there and you've already been stuck with it, it is what it is. And again, these are all officially confirmed. This is on the official Chinese site, so these are not any sort of hoax. This is something they've actually done. Seal Designation Enforcer, this is another craft essence that's been in the game for a long time. And basically they ended up taking what was a open shirted topless Bazette and put a wife beater under here, a just normal sort of undershirt underneath that. And I find that one to be another hilarious one. This one actually doesn't look that bad to me either, but still it is a thing that they decided to cover up. And then last but not least, I actually don't remember what this one's from, but this is basically the three Gorgon sisters. And you guys could see how they basically ended up covering up Gorgon's chest here, as she had a lot more visibility there, and they basically ended up covering that. They also ended up getting over here the cleavage as well, and then over here as well. So basically they just censored the crap out of this entire craft essence. But another journey, okay, there you go. But yeah, so again, this is just more par for the course. China seems to do this every couple of months, where they just crack down on FGO again and seemingly edit even more of the stuff. Like I said, I don't really know why anyone actually plays on the server at this point, because it's just clear that they're just going to keep censoring stuff. Now, I have seen a lot of sort of misinformation with regards to the Chinese server over the years. I've seen people say that certain things were censored, like comma, where they necessarily haven't been. I've seen things where again, people were saying, oh, you know, all the servants are basically just their actual normal like card depiction on the reverse side, where it's like, hey, like here's what the Lancer class looks like, and now instead that's what all the Lancers in the game look like. That's not true either. They did in some cases actually throw that up as a placeholder for cards that they were editing, but that's not the case anymore. They have actually gone back and actually fixed those. But still, it is an interesting thing to see that the Chinese server is censoring it. And we have had other issues of basically like the Korea server getting sort of censored and actually rated an even higher rating due to the quote unquote adult nature of the game. So let me know what you guys think about this. Let me know what you would do if you were in this situation, and I'll see you guys for the next one.